Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire, all my bets straight from. You're in the house that Cap made now. Straight fire.
Welcome back into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets for the NBA. Here for you today on Monday, March 17th, 2025. We got NBA player props, spreads, predictions as always. We got 4 picks for you today on tap that I think are great value bets here for this Monday NBA slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. You guys absolutely rock. It's been a fun ride here in the NBA season. So let's keep it going, guys. Another winning day yesterday, our second straight winning day. Went 3-2 again, but we will take it, like I said, and moving on to the next day. So a couple quick announcements here around the channel, guys. Make sure you guys drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. The comment section has been absolutely insane of late. And I know I say it every day, but it continued again yesterday. You guys have been killing it in the comments. 5 call-outs in the chat that hit. I believe the chat might have went 5-1 yesterday. It was a pretty good day once again for the chat. But we had Mateo Velasquez calling Isaiah Hartenstein over 9.5 rebounds. Feld for life calling Donovan Clingan under 9.5 points. Mike Crone calling Jaden McDaniels over 5.5 rebounds. Jay Rell calling Rose minus 2.5 spread in the unrivaled women's league. And then Erica Me calling Royce O'Neal over 3.5 rebounds. We'd love to see it, guys. Great call-outs from our comment cappers. If you guys are interested in participating in that, just drop your favorite pick below. Put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. So, just a fun way to connect with the channel. And also to follow other people around the channel as well. Couple other things here, guys. Make sure you guys check us out on social media. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks. And, of course, our community Discord page as well. All those links posted down below in the pinned comment and in the description as well. Great ways to connect with the channel and to stay updated here at the channel. Also, check out our Major League Baseball futures video as well, Best Bets video. We got 7 picks in that video, and we had some fun, obviously, putting that together. A lot of work went into that. So check that video out if you guys are interested in that for the baseball season. Baseball is just around the corner, a couple weeks away. We'll have our normal betting videos for that as well. So stay tuned for that. Excited for the season. Check out our Straight Fire MVP, our Straight Fire merchandise. If you guys are interested in checking out any of our new designs, shirts, mugs, stuff like that. If you guys are interested in getting some Straight Fire swag, those links are down below in the pinned comment and in the description for that as well. Yeah. And then finally, check out our Straight Fire MVP program, guys. Just $3.99 per month, 13 cents a day. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early, a couple hours in advance of the video. You also get access to our Straight Fire MVP exclusive pick of the day, which obviously we've cashed the last couple of those. Cashed again yesterday with Cam Johnson over 3.5 assists. Like I said, just 13 cents a day, and great way to support us as well here at the channel and what we do at the channel. You also get some custom emojis, roll call in the Discord, and shout-outs on the video. Like I said, great way to support us here. Shout out to our newest Straight Fire MVP, Jesse Steele. Appreciate you signing up, Jesse. Appreciate the support as always. So, enough on that. Let's do a recap from yesterday. Like I said, 3-2 plus 0.82 units. So another winning day for us yesterday. We'd like to see it, guys. Pretty solid. Like I said, I thought we were going to end up doing much better yesterday because I believe we hit our first 3, or at least we hit 3 of our first 4, and lower rebounds was a complete flop. But anyway, we cashed the Timberwolves minus 13.5 spread. They ended up winning by 26. We'd love to see that. Austin Reeves over 33.5 PRAs. He ends up finishing with 38. Love to see that as well. And then we cashed our MVP exclusive play, Cam Johnson over 3.5 assists. That was plus value. He finishes with 7. So we'd love to see that, guys. Those were our 3 hits. We ended up missing LaMelo Ball over 35.5 PRAs. Honestly, got the volume, and he even got the minutes, really. It was a blowout, but he did play 30-plus minutes. And unfortunately, just really never really had a chance. He just couldn't get anything going. They couldn't make shots off his passes. He couldn't make shots. It was just not a good day for the Hornets at all. I thought they would deliver a better performance than that, and they were horrible. last night. So, and then Damian Lillard over 4.5 rebounds. This was a complete flop. He ends up finishing with 1 rebound. Bucks get blown out by the Thunder. I don't know, guys. It feels like every day we're dealing with blowouts, and we're never really given an opportunity to cash some of these bets, and it's really unfortunate. But we're back at it today, though, guys. New energy today. Like I said, we have. I'm looking to do a little better than 3-2. 3-2 the last 2 days. It's obviously not bad. We're moving our accounts in the right direction. But obviously, we're looking for a little better than that. So let's get back after today, guys. Let's get this 4-0 sweep. We'll have 5 plays total today. Keep that in mind. We'll have our SFP MVP exclusive pick out later today. If you guys want access to that, sign up and become an MVP below for just $3.99 a month. All right, let's get right into our picks for today. And number 1, we're going Malik Monk over 5.5 assists here for the Sacramento Kings. Plus 110 odds on DraftKings. Now, keep in mind, guys, DraftKings is offering you your best line by a pretty good margin here. Other books have this at, even value, minus 110, minus 114. DraftKings here at plus 110. Right now on DraftKings, I think is your best value. But here, the Grizzlies, guys, allowing the most assists to point guards over the last 15 games. We have faded the Grizzlies the last 2 games to success. With Tyler Herro, who got 7 assists for us, cashed his line in just 22 minutes. And Darius Garland, over 7.5 assists, he finished with 9. And he got pulled late, too, because of a loss in minutes. So, this game should be close. It's a 2-point spread. Please be close. No funny business today. It should be a close game. But love this spot here for Monk, guys, to just get 6 assists. I think this is a really terrific spot, obviously, for him here. He's, like I said, 56% this season, 48% at home to this line. 4 for his last 4 home games versus the Grizzlies to this line. Coming off a game versus the Suns where we saw Monk play 42 minutes, which I love that. That means we don't have to worry about him being on a minutes restriction. He did just come back from injury fairly recently. So the fact that he played 42 minutes obviously was pretty good. So I'm looking for him to play, obviously, at least like 32, 34, 35 minutes. This dude, if he plays 32 plus minutes this season, he's 78% to this line, including 92% at home to this line. So obviously his hit rates are crazy good as long as he can get you 32 minutes, which I think he will today. That's not a lot to expect out of him today. He's 21 of his last 30 overall to this line. So look at his overall success here for the season. He's been very, very good to this line. I think once again today, I think this is such a great spot for him being at home and also playing a Grizzlies team that is, allowing a ton of assists to point guards right now. I think this is a great spot for him. And also him coming off that game with 42 minutes. I like seeing stuff like that. That means we don't have to worry about his minute count. Got him in a great matchup here. Got him with some great history versus his team that he's already had. And like I said, as long as he can get you 32 minutes a day, you're feeling pretty good about Malik Monk. And you're getting plus value for this play. So it's like anytime, we're putting a lot of good things here together where this one, to me, is just a slam dunk. And can't wait to see how this goes tonight. So love it there for number 1 pick, guys. We got Malik Monk over 5.5 assists here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Or for the Sacramento Kings. Plus 110 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we got Tobias Harris over 20.5 points and rebounds here for the Detroit Pistons. We're going plus 100 odds on DraftKings. So, guys, we got Tobias here, 53% this season, 48% on the road to this line. 6 of his last 7 road games to this line. So, Tobias obviously has been pretty good, especially of late to this line. Last 5 games, he's averaging 34.2 minutes per game. Obviously, I like mentioning his minutes just to let you know that, hey, this guy is playing good minutes, and hopefully, obviously, that continues tonight. Last meeting that he played, the Pelicans, he posted 31 points and rebounds versus his team. So, obviously, he's had the success versus them before. Pretty good positional matchup for him today. Pel's on the 10th most points, 16th most rebounds. The most threes to power forwards this season. I mentioned that because obviously Tobias loves to shoot that 3. And he should get some open looks here today. And he just got to knock them down when he gets them. So, Pel's here, 5th most points and the most threes allowed to power forwards over the last 7 games. So, really, like I said, positionally, this is a fantastic matchup for Harris. And we should see him be able to hit this number. Spread set to 6.5. So, it shouldn't be a blowout, but like I said, it is set to 6.5. It is in New Orleans, which definitely helps New Orleans hopefully stay in this game, keep this game competitive, and hopefully Harris obviously could hit this number for us. So, love it there for our number 2 pick. We got Tobias Harris over 20.5 points and rebounds here for the Detroit Pistons, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we're going back to the Minnesota Timberwolves, minus 7.5 spread here versus the Indiana Pacers, minus 105 odds on ESPN Bet. Yeah, we're sticking with the team that fed us last night. They delivered easily for us, winning by 26, covering that spread by more than 12 points, or by 12 points. But they've been on a roll of late, guys, winning 8 games in a row by an average of 14.9 points per game. So they've been absolutely fantastic, been pretty solid on back-to-backs. 7-5 against the spread on back-to-backs. And no one last night had to play crazy minutes. Obviously, the starters sat the fourth quarter, which is great. That means it's a better chance they'll be more rested tonight and not so tired coming into this game with a Pacers team that they'll need their energy for sure. Pacers are definitely not a bad team. But the Pacers here being on the road, I definitely don't mind fading them here in the spot. And the Wolves, obviously, with the way that they're playing of late, I definitely like taking the Wolves. The Wolves really are playing the best in the NBA right now on both the defensive and the offensive side. So the third in defensive rating over the last 8 games, second in offensive rating over the last 8 games. So they're putting it all together right now. And the Pacers over the last 8 have not been as good. The Pacers 18th in defensive rating, 14th in offensive rating over the last 8. And I think here this is just such a tough spot for them. Going on the road at a Minnesota team that has just been absolutely rolling. And the Wolves have won the last 6 meetings in this series, so the Wolves really have dominated this series, and I expect that to continue here. The Wolves, to me, the biggest thing that I'm looking at with this team, obviously, is the way they're playing of late, but the fact that how healthy they are now, they're going to be one of the more dominant, one of the more threatening teams in the Western Conference. To the Thunder, and we've seen that of late. They've beaten the Thunder of late. Obviously, now with Randall back, Gobert back, DiVincenzo back, this team is obviously pretty deep. And the way McDaniels has been playing, this team is playing great basketball. So, love it there for number 3 pick. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves, minus 7.5 spread here versus the Indiana Pacers, minus 105 odds on ESPN Bet. Okay, and finally, for our number 4 pick, we're going to a guy that traded us well the other day. We're going Tyler Herro, over 22.5 points here for the Miami Heat. We're going minus 114 odds on FanDuel. Guys, Herro here, 62% in road games this season, including 3 of his last 5, where he's put up 2 40-point games in those last 5 road games. So obviously we like seeing that. The fact that he's got the ability to go for a 40-piece is obviously something you like to see. 2 games he's played versus the Knicks this season, he's posted 34 points and 22. The game that he scored 22 points and just narrowly missed this line, he shot the ball 24 times. So he just shot horribly, but obviously he could have gotten there if he just shot the ball a little better. But point guards have absolutely smashed the lines of late versus the Knicks. 10 of the last 11 listed point guards have cashed their points line, including the notables in that include Stephen Curry with 28, Scoot Henderson with 30, James Harden 27, Luka Doncic 32, Ja Morant 25, and Tyrese Maxey 30, all since February 27th. Now, there's been some other guys that have cashed in there as well, but I was just giving you some of the notable ones. So, obviously, this is a great spot here for Herro. And once again, he's going to need to play this way for them to, win on the road in New York. Spread here set to 7. So it shouldn't be a blowout, but the Heat are coming off a game where they got blown out by 30-plus versus the Grizzlies. So hopefully that don't happen again. But he still cashed for us. He cashed his assist line, but he did cash for us. So it's worth saying that. But here in this spot, love his points prop here today versus the Knicks. Knicks allowing the 6th most points to point guards this season, the 8th most over the last 15 games, the 7th most over the last 7 games. So obviously if you look at this holistically, the Knicks defense versus point guards has not been very good. And Herro's had, obviously some success here versus the Knicks, posting 56 points in 2 meetings. If you look at it that way, he's averaging 28 points per game in those 2 meetings. Didn't even shoot the ball well versus them. Like I said, 24 shots and just 22 points. That doesn't usually happen like that. So I think in this spot, this is an absolute smash spot for Herro. This is one I think you could actually ladder up. You could ladder them up to 30 here if you wanted to go for more value. Obviously, I'm just taking the 22.5. So, love there for number 4 pick, guys. You get Tyler Herro over 22.5 points here for the Miami Heat, minus 114 odds on FanDuel. All right, guys, it's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. 2 straight winning days, guys. Last 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, 3 in 2 days. Obviously, we want to do a bit better than that, but the biggest key to anything we do is to get that momentum going this way. And eventually, those sweeps, I know, will definitely follow that. When you're in, when you got good momentum going for you, the sweeps will definitely come. I don't go into any day being like, I need to sweep today. My goal is to win the day. That's always the goal in sports betting. If you're always looking to, there's people that, place parlays and stuff, and if you don't sweep the picks, it's like it's a failure of a day. Not for me. You guys can obviously bet however you want to bet, but I definitely recommend always playing the straights. In the long run, it's how you beat the books. You don't beat the books generally by playing parlays, unless you're insanely lucky, which I don't like to rely on that. Obviously, when we get the sweeps, we're extremely grateful. We love it. It's obviously a fantastic feeling, but doing that on a regular basis is not at all realistic. It just isn't. It's not realistic anywhere. It's not realistic here. It's not realistic any channel you go to. I can guarantee you that. But we'll say this. We did have 2 sweeps the week before, video sweeps. If you look back to last weekend, last Friday and Saturday, but it's been since then since we have. So, like I said, hopefully today is that day where we put it all together and we get a 5-0 sweep today. We'll have a 5th play later in the day. Like I said, for our Straight Fire MVPs, if you guys are interested in getting access to that, it will be posted in the community tab for our MVPs. And like I said, it's just 13 cents a day, guys. The big thing is, I just wanted to add more value to our Straight Fire MVP membership, and so far, obviously, it's worked out pretty well for us. So, check that out. Outside of that, though, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and we will catch you guys all back here next time. Peace out.